Okay, I think it's time we get to know these brothers. Let's meet soulmate number one.
What's going on, gorgeous? Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
There you go. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day. I'm Yanni.
Claudia, nice to meet you.
I'm Yanni. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Stacey J. Nice to meet you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
Simone, you can take things from here.
Y'all, he got lotion on his hands. All right, so soulmate number one, I have a couple questions to ask you.
Right.
If you were a detergent, what would your slogan be?
Clean and fresh, always ready.
Okay. I like clean, I like fresh.
Yeah.
All right, if you were a car, what type of car would you be and why?
I'd be a Rolls Royce. It's classy. Stars on the roof. There's a lot of good details, umbrellas in the car, right out the door, you know.
Not a lot of people can have it.
And right, not a lot of people can have that.
There you go.
Yes. Okay, you got some good answers. You smell good too.
You got a nice smile.
Thank you.
Oh,
And this is just soulmate number one.
right.
That thing. All right, so my last question would be, I love to read,
Okay.
okay? If we were dating and we were apart, what book should I put underneath my pillow?
Okay. I'll say, I'm big on educational books, so there's a book I read called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Really good book, teaches about like network marketing and everything. So, I mean, it's one of the books I know, so I'll tell you to read that just to, expand your mind on other things that's available to you.
All right, soulmate number one. Okay, so soulmate number one, I'm going to ask you a question. Which person shaped you the most in your life?
My mother, 100%.
And
my
why?
mom, she was like my mom and my dad, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. So it's me and my little sister, she's 13, and she raised us by herself, and she did a great job. So I feel like, yeah.
All right, soulmate number one, I have a question. What's the one thing about love that scares you?
Love is scary, period, but love is about taking risks, right? So when you get into that, you know what you're getting into, and whoever you're choosing to do that with, you chose that person for a reason, and it's a journey. So,
You keep looking at me on that part.
So you're a risk taker.
Yeah, I mean, I like to do fun things. Like, I've been skydiving and all type of things. I like doing fun, like, random, spontaneous things sometimes, so that's just
pretty
me.
risky.
Yeah.
Do you use condoms?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
my
good.
mother's a nurse.
Gotta make sure. I'm looking out for my girl.
No, we don't do that.
Because she
We don't
talking
do
about that thing.
All right. Well, thank you, soulmate number one. It was great getting to know you. Yeah. You too.
Good to meet you.
All right, good to meet you. Nice meeting you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Okay. All right, what do you ladies think about soulmate number one?
What you think, Simone? I don't want to say anything until you say it first. Let's see.
He's nice, smells good, fresh, clean. I love the fact that he loves his mother. I love the fact that he's spontaneous. Was he listening to me? I'm confused because he literally said like a lot of the things that I was saying that I like. I like the fact that he's educated. I wish he would have elaborated more on the book thing because it is important, you know?
He could have been a little shy, though.
That could be the case.
All the cameras
He
and the
kissed me on the cheek.
Yeah.
He ain't shy.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay. All right. What do you think?
I liked his body, meaning how he sat. He sat very confident, but he was still very open. That's important. He wasn't closed off. His body posture was really cool. He had great eye contact.
Yes.
Great eye contact. And he seemed to be very relaxed, almost too... It's like I wanted to feel some type of, oh God, I'm about to meet this girl. He was almost too like in his swag.
I got brother to the night.
You know what I'm saying?
what I
He
mean?
was ready.
So was that a red flag? Any red flags you saw with him?
I would say that would be a red flag. He was he almost moved like a snake to me. I'm into, because communication is body, posture, tone, and all of those things. So I'm looking at all of that.
So too snaky.
Too snaky.
Snaky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're ready to bring out soulmate number two. Come on out, soulmate number two.
Okay.
Happy Valentine's Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
She's so into the bear, she can't even give me a hug.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Soulmate number 2, Simone, do your thing.
All right. How are you?
Great.
Good. Thank you for the bear.
No problem.
So I have a couple questions to ask you.
Shoot.
First, if there were a men's liberation movement, what right would you want that only women have right now?
I guess the right that women have right now, I think it would have to be,
You need to get
right. Y'all have, I feel like we don't have a lot of the same, okay. Let me hear it one more time.
Yeah, I got you. That's a tough question.
Yeah. Definitely.
Don't worry.
No, you good.
Okay, so if there were a men's liberation movement, what right would you want that women have right now?
I think it would be, we might also need some birth control. I'm down with getting some birth control. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Very, very, one of those things where, condoms break, things happen.
Would you take the male birth control pill every day, reliably, at the same time?
Yeah, definitely.
You would?
Oh, yeah.
That's dope. That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Stay on schedule, girl.
I like it.
He's on the pill.
Okay. If I was a trombone and I blew you, what would you sound like?
Oh, it sound loud, girl. It sound loud.
What would the sound be?
What would the sound be?
Like, how would it sound?
Woo! It'll be some goddamn. Oh, sorry.
You can swear here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we good.
But yeah, you be making a lot of noise playing that trombone.
All noise ain't good noise, though.
You're right. But you be making some good ones.
Okay.
But you'd hate it if he was quiet, though. That means you weren't good.
That's true. That's very true.
Okay.
Okay. Last question. You ready?
Last question.
All right. So I love a man who can think on his feet.
Okay.
So bust a freestyle, especially for me. DJ, drop the beat.
Hey, we got a mic for you, buddy.
And a mic.
Got a mic for you, brother.
Hello? This thing on? Okay. Yeah. I got it. Okay. Baby, I want you, girl, so crazy. Please don't play me. But I just gonna say, please, baby, just take me. Baby, just take me. Little something, you know
Thank you very much. Thanks for playing along. Now, soulmate number 2, if you were in a sex shop with Simone.
what drop?
In a sex shop. Sex
Oh,
toy.
sex shop,
You've been in a
okay.
sex shop before.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't play.
You know,
Okay, all right. Okay, so what 3 things would you buy for her?
First thing gonna be them handcuffs. Very big fan of the handcuffs. I'm kind of into a little bit of wild stuff, just to keep it real.
What do you mean? Oh, wait, we can't let that slip.
I mean,
What kind of wild stuff are you into? You like being spanked?
I do like being choked. I like being a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
So you like being choked? You like
I mean, I like doing the choking and I like getting choked. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like a little bit of
choke 69?
a rough situation. Very controlled though.
Stacey,
Very
how
controlled.
do you feel about that? I mean, Simone, how do you feel about that?
She like,
Okay, and
I like spontaneity. So
he's open.
You're open.
I'm open.
And another.
Said you
So
wanted
what else?
adventure.
Anything else you'd like
Oh
to do?
yeah, sex shop. We can also get a little DVD. Watch a little DVD. Get you in the mood. I don't know. That probably won't get you in
What's
the
on
mood.
this DVD?
Like a porn video. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like a little porn video.
You got about that life.
A little bit. You know what I'm saying?
A lot
No, not too
Okay.
big. Not too crazy. Not too crazy.
Soulmate number 2, I have a question
What's
for you,
up,
okay?
girl?
How do you resolve conflict in a relationship?
I think the best way is like being honest. You know, I think that a lot of the problems come from not being honest and, just being your true self. If you can't be your true self, then there's no reason to even be around that person.
All right, soulmate number Number 2, thank you for your time. We'll chat with you later.
Thank you so much.
All right, I want to get our audience at home involved. Call us at 866-FOXL, 866-369-7685, and let us know, what do you think about the soulmates so far? Who are you pulling for? All right, you ladies feeling soulmate number 2? Hold on, he about to go to the door. All right, go ahead.
The door closed?
The door is closed.
No.
Really? What didn't you like? I like that he was open, though.
He's open, which is nice. He looked a little older. Did you get that? Did you get that? How old do I like, or how old am I?
What do you like? What would you like to answer?
I mean, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm 28, y'all.
Okay. So he looks.
Thank you. Thank you.
What are you looking for age-wise?
My age range, I would say, has the oldest, maybe 35.
Really?
The oldest. Just because I feel like you're at a different place in your life. When you're in your mid-30s, your late 20s, it's just different.
Okay.
What else didn't I like? He just seemed like, I don't know if he was quite sure about himself or he was just telling me things that I want to hear. I don't know.
See, I thought that was more of the first guy. That's that snake thing. It's like every line was prepared.
But he was
came
fine.
See, that's the thing.
Which one's fine?
She said he was fine.
Number
That's
2
all
was
we
fine,
looking at,
number 1
Claudia.
fine. Okay.
But I think, see, that's the problem. Oh my God, because this guy, I can tell you initially, he was a bit passive aggressive with the whole teddy bear thing. I was like, that just rubbed me way the wrong way. But then what I liked about him was he was not rehearsed. He just kind of came from it wasn't anything that he, seemed like he wasn't as prepared. It wasn't very suave. And it's like, it is what it is. You know, can I do this? It was kind of, I don't know.
Maybe a little more honest?
I would say he's somebody that I could trust. His words would be his words. The first guy, that snake thing, it was just, oh, like this, and just, what you got, and all the words.
More player.
More player, more romancer, but he might walk away and ghost you at any moment.
I didn't like how he seemed to get mad about the hug thing. Like, I was like, that showed a lack of patience. But I did like that he was open. Like, the fact that he got on the mic and, clearly he didn't have a song.
And he did his thing. It rhymed too. He was on beat.
He rhymed.
Yeah.
And he seemed open to talk about himself.
Yes.
And not be like,
I guess, number 1, I loved.
He was fine.
He was fine.
She liked
that part.
He was fine. I like flowers too.
Fine be getting you in trouble though.
It does, and that's why I'm single now.
That's what we're gonna work on, girl.
Yes, I do like how honest and more adventurous and just went with it. Number 2 was I don't know. I got older from him. I don't know if it was the clean shave, but I noticed hair once upon a time there look.
But when guys are a lot younger, they don't really have intention on really settling down for a minute.
That's true.
That's just something to think about.
We got a third one.
We do have a third one.
Yeah.
Okay, now if you could choose between soulmate number 1 or 2 so far,
really thinking about
She want me to
real
choose
stuff.
two.
No, I don't want you to choose anything but just outside of that fine stuff. Just really think outside of what's
1 or 2. 1.
it's up to you. Gotta go with what you feel.
I've seen a lot of ones, but I feel like right now I have more in common. Dang, can I even say that? No.
that part.
You're right.
You know,
Be honest, because we're trying to get to the bottom of things. We want to make a real love connection, not a fake one.
You're
So
right.
you gotta go what you feel. I mean, it's not what we think, it's what you think.
You're right.
That's true.
I like number 1 better. I don't care.
Okay. Look at Stacey shaking her head like, yeah, I met a
because
woman.
it's just about the physical. I mean, if we're gonna always concentrate, if that's what you've always done in the past, concentrate on that physical and just erase everything else, then that's going to be the challenge for you moving forward. And if you want to have a real love connection, you got to. I would suggest you consider other things. And of course, like Claudia said, you got to go with what you feel. But sometimes what we feel might initially get us into trouble, right? Right?
Girl, I'm about 18 years older than you, and I was just like that in my 20s. Like, I would just go by what's fine and not think about other things. When we get older, it changes to different traits and stuff like
But
that.
can you still look fine?
Yeah, it's 100% out there where there's the whole combination, and maybe number 3 is that. So, Stacey, how long does it take for a man to really show his true colors? What do you think?
Ooh, I would say probably 6 months.
Really?
Yeah, because you got those seasons and situations, honey. You have to have enough time to go through seasons, but more importantly, situations. Seasons and situations, because people change depending on what the situation is, right?
Sure.
So if you're just making judgments about someone who is nice for one day or honest for one day, you got to really go through some stuff with people to really understand who they are. And I would say 6 months is a good amount of time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you go through an emotional breakup, what's the appropriate time before jumping into a new one? How long do you think you should take?
Well, it's definitely not the 2 and 3 years that some women take.
Right.
You know? Yeah, you're right. I would say probably about 6 to 8 months. The reason why is, and not to stop dating at all, but to really get into something serious.
Okay.
I say, girl, get back out in them streets and start dating immediately. Okay. You should not be taking long periods of time off. But as far as getting into something serious, I say continue to date in rotation, have guys in rotation until probably about 6 to 8 months before you make a decision. Because you want to make sure you've cleared out all of that other stuff.
It's so hard to have a rotation, though.
Say that again?
It's hard to have a rotation.
Girl, let me teach you how to rotate. Oh,
Man, what?
Rotation queen, honey. I write books about that. Oh, yeah, my book talks about that. Date Girl, 143 Reasons Why I Believe Women Should Date Multiple Men. And it talks about that rotation and really understanding, first of all, why are you looking at me like that? She's like, yeah, Claudia's like, that is not.
No, I'm thinking back on my life. Like, I would always just focus on one person and put all my eggs in that basket. And I know that's a mistake because then you sometimes settle for things you probably shouldn't.
Well, you don't even know the person
Yeah.
you're settling for. That's why at the end you want to make him what? You want to be the victim because of what he did to you. When really, did you take the time to get to know many men at one time before you make a decision?
You tell all them?
Girl, you better tell them. Only thing good come from a lie is something bad.
But if they don't ask, do you tell them?
You still... No, you tell them. I mean, you don't just make a hi, my name is Simone, and I'm seeing 3 or 4 of you. No.
We're so judged, though.
You're Monday. No.
But women are so judged when we do it.
Yeah.
You know
I don't
what I
care
mean?
what they're do you. It's about living your life and doing you. Yeah.
All right, I think we're ready for soulmate number 3 to come on out. Soulmate number 3, come on down.
Hello. How are you? I'm good. Nice to meet you, Simone.
Nice to meet you. Happy
Thank you.
Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Stacy, nice to meet you. Lawrence?
How you doing? Yes, ma'am. Lawrence. Nice to meet you.
Lawrence?
Yes, ma'am.
With the N, like Lawrence with an N?
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you from?
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, I live there. The guys in Texas, they want relationships. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know anybody single in Dallas. Why don't you got a girlfriend? Who's your girlfriend?
Wrong timing, honestly.
So there's not someone in Dallas I can go lick up?
Nobody.
Check.
He said that with confidence. Nobody.
Okay.
How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm blessed too. Okay.
She's fine.
Ain't she? Beautiful, right?
She's fine, for real. Yeah, you're beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yep.
So I have a couple questions for you.
Okay.
You ready?
Right.
All right. So number 1, tell me about your best love-making experience.
Yo.
These not easy.
My mama gonna watch this, right?
Your mom's not watching right now.
Best love making. Honestly, it's like I can't tell you a time, but it's with a girl that I have a connection with, like my girlfriend for 2 years. I can't tell details, but it was hot, heavy, hours. I'm talking about we went like 3 times, like the whole day. Like we were in Vegas. It was a great time. So.
Damn.
Okay. Elaborate now. I'm about to say elaborate.
You can ask him.
Right, it's hot. Can you elaborate?
No. It was wild though.
That's
I like
wild.
to keep that, separate, but it was a great time.
Nice. I like that. Okay. Deserves a clap. All right. So, I love reciting quotes, my favorite films, and I need a man who can do the same.
All right.
So, you ready?
Right.
I want you to guess which quote this film.
Oh my God. I'm not good. I'm ready.
So, guess the quote from this film. Okay?
Yeah, guess the film.
Guess the film from this quote. Exactly.
Okay.
All right. So, what do you know about love? You know, I'm sick and tired of men using love as if it's some disease you just catch. Love should have brought your ass home last night. Love should have brought your ass home last night. You remember that part?
And she poked him in the forehead.
Yep, right there.
Honestly,
That right there.
she turned up no. It sounded like you made that film. Like, honestly, no, I don't know though.
You don't know that one?
No.
Dang.
Should I help him?
Do I lose points?
We're going to discuss that later.
Should I tell him?
You can tell him.
It was Boomerang. Halle Berry when she was point up in Eddie Murphy's face.
I haven't even seen that movie though.
It's okay.
A Boomerang?
Somebody said, wow.
You gotta watch that movie.
I'm going to try to redeem you.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Old movie?
The whole movie is good.
It's good.
They got a TV show now, too.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, you are.
I guess I'm late.
You're too busy having sex all night in Vegas.
Okay, 3 times.
No.
All right, you ready for the last one?
Right.
Okay, so if we were to get married tomorrow, what would your marriage vows sound like? And before you start, because you were ready, let's add some music. Oh.
Oh, like some moods. Let me get in character.
Get to say your vows to your wife.
I know we've been together for a while.
You're not on your knee.
Can I have your hand? Mm-hmm. We've been dating for a while. Ups and downs, challenges, struggles. But baby, I want you to be mine forever and ever. I don't do no divorce shit like the other folk. We in it forever. You with me?
I'm with you.
There you go.
Yes, right. Okay, so I have a question for you, soulmate number 3. Have you ever had your heart broken? If so, what happened and how did you heal from it?
My first girlfriend for 2 years, she definitely broke my heart.
Is that the one from Vegas?
Yeah, Vegas.
Damn.
That was my lady. Basically, a whole bunch of lies. How do I deal with it? Just
How did you heal from it?
how did I heal? Honestly, leaning on my best friends, going through other relationships with people, learning. Honestly, it was early. That was my first real relationship. I didn't know how it was supposed to go. I was really just catering to her, everything she wanted to do. She's kind of manipulative a little bit. So, just leaning on the people I love, getting through it day by day, and that's how I did it.
I have a question. Did you mean to put the soulmate number 3 right by your penis?
Yeah. Now that's the soulmate number 4. It's got a person of its own.
Oh, okay. Well, if you had to make a choice between love and basketball, which one would you choose?
Love and basketball? Basketball. To be,
You're on a dating show.
I understand, but
Right here.
love,
soulmate number 4.
honestly, love, if that's my wife, obviously love. But I don't do dating without purpose, you know? You know how people go dating weeks? That's my wife, obviously, family, God, family, basketball, always.
Have you ever had your heart broken?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one time, just the one time?
Just the one time, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty good. How old are you?
24.
Oh, okay.
Oh
All right.
my God. Everybody does that to me. Oh, okay. Is that young?
You're a good age.
Okay.
So you have a lot more life ahead of you.
To have heartbreak?
Yeah.
I ain't ready for that.
Probably gonna happen 4 or 5 more times.
You think so?
Hope not, but
Hope
It
not.
probably will.
we're so,
I'm just
I'm in
so
for it.
optimistic.
It
That's
probably
tough.
will. But let me tell you, with each time you get better,
Okay.
right? So don't
believe
be
that.
scared of it. You get better each
Okay.
time.
Soulmate number 3, thank you for
Thank you.
your time.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you. Thank you. I need help. Listen.
So nice meeting you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. Well, we'll let him go up the stairs so we can talk about him behind his back. Ladies, how do we feel about soulmate number 3?
Hey, go on.
No, not yet. Hold on. Hold on. See his booty. And go.
All right, so I think he would be a great friend. I feel like I can confide in him. He would be amazing. The things that he was saying were great. They're all in line with what I'm thinking. I do think that he's not over his ex. I got that kind of vibe going. And I think it might have jaded him a little bit. Not drastically, but yeah, I love his order, God, basketball, wife, but at the end of the day, you have to date in order to get to the wife. So it's just trying to find those lines of that right there. I think he'd be a great friend.
Great friend. Okay.
Yeah.
Stacey, what you think?
I liked him.
Yeah.
I did. I liked number 3. I really did. Because, first of all, he has a great friend, a great family, friend circle.
Yes.
He was honest. He didn't come out performing. he was funny.
Yes.
You know, and I tend to disagree with he seemed jaded. He really did. For me, I didn't get jaded. I get that he hadn't been in a lot of relationships, and the one that he did, it was, you know, it kind of moved him in a situation of growth.
Okay.
Instead of looking at it as being something bad, look at it as a situation of growth. Don't you have to grow from the stuff that you go to?
Yes, Lord.
Okay, girl, I'm just saying. And so don't judge him for going through what he went through. But I like number 3.
What do you think about all 3 of them now that we've seen all 3?
So different.
Are you still stuck on number 1 because he's fine?
No, I'm not. Out of all of them, I like number 3 the most.
You do? More than number 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 1 is the finest. Number 2, he just got the granddaddy vibe.
He's probably like 30 years old.
You think so?
I don't think he's, we can find it. Want me to find out?
Yeah, I want to.
Can we find out how old number 2 is?
Is that a real deal breaker?
I'm nosy. I want to find out.
What if he's like 28?
That's cute, but no.
But would it change
She
you?
ain't feeling it.
She's like, no.
I don't want him. I don't want it. I like number 3 the most out of all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you would put him in the friend zone.
Yep.
Damn it.
Why just the friend zone? Like, what is it about him that just he's totally just my friend?
You know what?
Is he attractive to you?
No, that's what it is.
Okay, so you're not attracted to him.
No.
So physically it's number 1. Mm-hmm. Personality's number 3.
Yeah.
And number 2, you just like whatever.
He out.
Huh.
Yeah, Simone. Girl, we're gonna work on you because let me tell you, I do believe you still have this thing for number 1, and because it's that
number 3.
No. But you still put him in the friend zone. I mean, and you're not attracted to him.
Yeah.
Right, and there does have to be some level of attraction there.
Yes.
Right? You want to be, but you said you're not attracted to him at all. Let me ask you this question. Mm-hmm. If you're not attracted to him physically, what about him were you attracted to that would make you choose him even as your friend?
So let me correct that. I won't say that I'm not attracted to him at all.
Okay.
I'm definitely attracted to him. I'm more attracted to his personality than his looks. I will say that.
Okay.
Personality does matter a whole lot more than looks, which is why I like number 3 more than number 1. I don't know. It's just something that's missing.
Some of the best relationships, though, start off with people that you're not physically attracted to. And
That's
it kind of
true.
like you become pleasantly surprised, like, oh my God, I can't believe you were up under my nose this entire time.
That's true.
Yeah, and then honestly, it allows the opportunity for you to be more in the fullness of who you are rather than showing up and performing like probably with the cute one, the one that you're more physically attracted to. It gives you the opportunity to just really relax and be yourself.
You're right.
Yeah. But I still wouldn't want her to go out with number 3 and just treat him like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's good. You know what I'm saying? You my boy.
What's been your longest relationship?
Ooh, 3 years.
3 years? Mm-hmm. When you have breakups with men, what is the thing they complain about you the most? Like, do they say you have walls up, that you're controlling?
No, I think the most common thing that men say is that we just weren't on the same page. I don't know what that is.
So you've heard that more than once?
Twice, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you move fast
No.
usually?
No, I don't.
But they say that you're not on the same page.
Yes.
How long are your relationships usually? What's the longest relationship you've had?
The longest one was 3 years. Lately, man, it's just been that 3 month, and either I get bored, or they just fall off. Mm-hmm. So it's one or the other. But
Have you ever been in love?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Tell me about that.
Love is amazing. Like, I am so open to love. I am ready to love the right person.
If he looks good.
I mean, that's the thing that matters, yes, but it does not matter the most. Mm-hmm. Personality matters the most.
Okay.
It does. If I had to go on a date, I would pick number 3.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, did you see any warning signs with the 3 men? Like, what warning signs do you see with the 3 of them?
With 2, the passive-aggressive thing. The teddy bear thing, I still am like, oh my God, like, oh, you holding that? The teddy bear thing kind of threw me off because I believe in being assertive. Say what you mean what you say, so that I don't have to be at home thinking about, well, what did he mean when he said that? I wasn't doing anything with the teddy bear, right? That really, for number 2, kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Outside of that, number 2 was, he wasn't practiced. I just feel like he was just a real dude. Number one, too snakish for me. It just seemed like something's gonna happen, and it's not going to be pleasant, and your heart would be broken. I didn't like his moves. It looked like he was very prepared and very.
It could be pleasant though.
Well, it won't be pleasant for long.
But what do you think about, I mean, we are on TV right now, right? And not everyone's comfortable in that space, and sometimes people put on a little extra. They don't really, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's, we can't really, we need more time.
Yes.
You're talking about for number one? He wasn't nervous at all.
But sometimes people do a lot. Like, I see people all the time on television, like, if they haven't done it before, sometimes they get on and they just do extra.
Yes.
You know, like, this is what I think comes off as cool.
Well, I mean, we'll see, but his moves were just too practiced for me, and just the way I loved his open posture, but it was just too practiced and too snakish for me. It looked like he gonna hit you from the left, and you're gonna be like, what?
Do you feel like he was?
I didn't see it coming at all.
Was he giving you man whore vibes?
You got kids? That's what you're getting?
No. I get man whore. I get man whore. I get man whore. I get very practiced. I'm gonna tell you everything you think you want to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you everything just to get you where I need you to get.
Right.
Can we really judge a book by its cover, though? I know that we've all probably been judged, right? Like, maybe you're just thinking about something, you have this look on your face, and it's like, oh, she looks like a bitch, or whatever. You know, just little things that we do, and like you're not gonna get to know someone in 2 minutes, right?
No, right, of course not. Yeah, I don't believe in judging a book by its cover, but you will judge the book because we're human. I believe in giving people the opportunity to get to know more about you, but I do believe that we're human. You're gonna judge people by what you immediately feel. And I would always tend to say, if your intuitive mind is thinking something, to just compartmentalize that. Don't throw it away.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't ignore it. So how important are first impressions?
First impressions are very important.
Are they everything? Can you redeem yourself from a bad first impression? Or is that just
it depends if you have another opportunity. Okay. I wouldn't say if you meet somebody and they rub you the wrong way, it's hard to immediately get them back where you want them to be. But yeah, I would say first impressions are very important.
So we've kind of talked about this, who you'd recommend for Simone to go out on a date with?
I like 3.
But you like 2 as well?
I like 2. The passive-aggressive thing was a little concerning. Definitely didn't like 1.
Okay.
1 was, yeah. So 1 would have probably been my choice in my early 20s.
You said what?
In my early 20s. When I was 20, like 21, 22, he would have like, ooh, yeah.
So 1's a good time?
1's a good time.
A very good time.
That thing, she back on that thing.
I think, I see what you mean about 1, but then I don't know, I'm kind of like, I think he was maybe doing a lot for TV. You know what I mean? 2, I thought was cool. Yeah, the little minute with the teddy bear, but he might have a weird sense of humor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, some people have like dry sense of humor, and we're throwing the whole man away because one silly thing he said. I say silly things every single day.
Well, let me say this, because she has to choose 1, I would say 3. But 2 would be a choice too. Maybe you can go out on 2 dates. Definitely not 1 though. I'm so against 1. It's crazy.
And 3, you felt not like you weren't moved at all, like by the feeling, by the attraction.
Physically.
Physically.
By the attraction physically. Not a bad looking guy at all. It's just, I don't know.
When I first met my boyfriend, I was at a ball in Dallas, and he was hitting on me, and when he walked away, my friend said, is he cute? I did say that. Sorry, I know you're watching, but I said that because I'm never attracted to anyone out the gate, because it has to be. I mean, I can notice if someone's fine or not.
Have you always been like that though?
I've always been like that, right? And I mean, I noticed when someone's fine, but I wasn't like, I didn't feel it. But then I'm so glad that I didn't just throw the whole man away, because he ended up being like the best person I've ever dated in my entire life. And when I tell you, this man has all the traits that I didn't even think I needed. But but I'm also older than you. You know what I mean? But like, I just want to encourage you to just be open to it. Not saying that it has to be
right,
but just be open, because a lot of times that thing that he's hot will have us fucked up,
real messed up.
You know what I mean? Because like the finest guys have broken my heart the worst.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Like, they look good, but a lot of times there's some rottenness on the inside. Not saying he was, because he might be a great guy too, but I'm just saying I've gotten open as I've gotten older, and I'm so glad, because there's a lot of great people out there that you just have to like give it a little time. You're like, oh my God, you're so much more beautiful on the inside now that I know you. You know what I mean?
And then also, if you always find yourself going just for the physical, try something different and realize that it doesn't have to be this husband of yours. A lot of times we're dating to find the one. When we, like I said earlier, we should just be dating. So just date freely, because just like Claudia said, you never know, like her boyfriend, you never know what can happen after you get to know somebody.
Right.
But I would stay away from just friending them, because then psychologically, you put them in the friend zone, it's kind of dead. It's hard to get out of there. Once you make that judgment of just that. Have you ever fallen in love with a friend?
Yeah.
You have? Okay.
Because we do need to be friends.
You absolutely do.
You
But
have to be best friends at some point.
I do believe, though, I've dated a best friend in the past, but I've decided I want my man to be my lover first. I don't just want him to be my best friend. He needs to be able to be my lover and then my best friend. Yeah.
But she wants to be lovers at number one.
Listen.
How you feeling right now?
Conflicted, I can tell.
You said it was a rotation. Can't I have 1, 2, and 3?
Oh!
You actually could.
Okay.
I'm all for the rotation.
1 and 3.
1 and 3?
1 and 3.
1 and 3.
1 and 3.
Audience, what do you think? Make noise. So number one. Number 2. Damn. Now be hating on number 2. Number 3.
What about the rotation?
How about rotating? You get a date. How many people think she needs to just be single for a little while longer?
Dang!
And you're ready. You're ready for a relationship.
Yes, I am.
What makes you ready?
I do feel like I need to be more open. I do.
Maybe if you saw number 3 with his shirt off, maybe you would change your mind.
Can we bring him out with the shirt off?
Can we? Would that be disrespectful if we did that?
That's kind of objectification. What about if somebody said?
It absolutely is.
What if somebody said, "Yeah, can we have her take her shirt off?" It's a whole nother thing.
But they're men, though. They play basketball.
I'm with Claudia on this
They play basketball with their shirts off.
Right.
Their nipples aren't offensive.
And he said God basketball.
I think it's objectification, but you know what? I'm all for it. If we can get it popping.
I'm really serious. Can we do this? Can I get a note? Anyone?
Or all 3.
Producers?
No? Okay.
Can we do this? Is that disrespectful? Can we check? We're gonna check and see if we can have. It's gonna be like a beauty pageant.
Ooh, all of them.
All right. We gotta turn up the heat on this show. All right, now Simone, before you make a decision, you have the option of either going on a date with one of tonight's soulmates, or if you aren't feeling any of them, you can take the money and continue to be single, happily single. What's your choice? You can get money. I can't tell you how much it is. Could be 1 penny. Could be $1 million. I don't know. Or you can go on a date that I think we pay for with 1, 2, or 3.
Can we see the shirts? No.
Like I think they're asking them right now.
That is so funny, Claudia.
I'm sorry.
If these boys come out here without their shirts on.
I'm gonna feel like a boss.
It's valid. It's valid.
Oh, look it. I wish you could see what I can see right now.
Oh my God. Girl.
It's hard. I mean, because LA ain't cheap, so money's good.
So you think about the money.
No, I'm just weighing my options. Rotation.
Okay.
Simone, how much do you want love?
I want it. I would choose 3.
Oh, so you're cool on passing up on the money?
No, I'm not. I want to see the bodies.
Okay, I don't know. We're trying to get an answer right now. Are they gonna do it?
Wait on them.
No, they're not gonna do it. They said you will not objectify them.
None of them, no.
Okay, so now once again you have the choice: the money. I can't tell you how much it is, or date with one of these 3 young men. What do you think, audience?
I say take 3, but don't let me choose.
It's up to you.
Take the date.
It's up to you. It is up to you.
I need this.
Take a drink.
Okay, how many people say date? How many people say money?
More people said date.
Okay. I'm going to say the date.
Date, okay, and your choice is? Which one will it be?
Number 3.
Number 3, okay, so we have 3. Come on down, number 3.
Wait, number 3?
Yeah.
Number 3.
There you go.
Thank you.
Man.
It's really sweet.
So she turned down money to go on a date with you.
She sure did.
So the date better be everything. Just saying.
I'm the man.
Are you
I got it.
You man?
She'll find out. She'll find out.
She'll find out. She did want to see
Yes.
You want me to go down?
Hold on, we're gonna build up to that real quick. Stacey, what advice would you give for him and for Simone on this date?
I would say when you are out together on your first date, laugh as much as you can. The person that makes you laugh and just relaxed. Laugh as much as you can. Stop putting so much on it. I think that's why we end up where we end up. Just have fun. Have fun.
What if she tries to put you in the friend zone? What you gonna do?
Oh.
I mean, that's cool. Like, if the vibes aren't there, like, in that way, then friends is cool. It's always nice to have somebody special in your life, friends or relationship-wise.
So can I ask you a question? Do you want a relationship?
Yes.
You do?
Hell yeah.
What makes you? Okay. He's real clear.
It's because, like, I play ball, so it's like, obviously you can get girls and stuff, but what is that? It's frivolous. Like, there's no weight on that. I need somebody to hold me down, like, encourage me, push me. No, seriously, though.
What qualities do you look for in a woman?
Caring, God-fearing, obviously. My dad's a pastor. Just somebody to just push me and keep getting me better. Like, if I had a bad game or something, don't say, oh, you're good. Get on my ass. Like, nah, you need to be in the gym. Like.
So you can
for
take
real.
that constructive criticism.
Yeah, for sure. So.
We have an audience question or comment. What's your question?
Hello.
Oh, what's your name, by the way? I'm sorry.
Oh, hi. My name is Avion Branch.
Hi.
And this question is for soulmate number 3. Now that she picked you, I would like to know, where would you take her for your first date, and why would you take her there?
Honestly, it depends. Like, I have to talk to her more, like, see what she's interested into, things like that. But, like, usually I go to, like, barcades, something active, and then we could drink and then see whatever after. So that sounds.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.